All right, now to construction concerns regarding new builds. My 5 p.m. partner, Brian Abel, out in South Lyon, where developments are in the middle of construction. Brian, what's happening?
Yeah, it's happening throughout Metro Detroit, Glenda. It accelerated when the market was hot while those mortgage rates dipped below 3%. Well, those days are gone. According to Freddie Mac, today a mortgage rate for a 30-year fixed loan is 6.29%. That's the highest that rate has been since 2008. To put this in perspective, a $250,000 loan on a 30-year fixed rate today will give you a monthly payment of over $1,500. Compare that to January when rates were 3.22% and you're paying an extra $462 a month for the same loan. And the waiting list for homes like these you see here, people are getting off them. So what does that mean for these kind of neighborhoods? Empty homes? Half-built homes? How about property value? And those looking for a new house? We worked to find those answers.
That the housing market's just too high right now, and people like me can't afford a house.
It's a tale of the wrong time for Will Van Cleve.
I'm in the market for a house right now. I'm living with, my parents at the moment. Yeah. So, and it's just so high right now, it's hard to get a loan for money that much.
We went to realtor Michael Perna to confirm.
How difficult is it now for somebody to get a loan?
Well, the qualifications haven't gotten harder, but it is harder to get a larger mortgage to get the property that you may want. So like a lot of people are going into this looking at it like they want to buy somewhere in that 350 range, and then they're finding out that they really only afford 275. So that's been a big
That's a very different kind of house.
That's a very different house.
The reason for the disparity? Inflation. And the federal government's attempt to curtail it by continually raising interest rates until it's under control. And they likely are not done.
Do you see this Fed rate getting higher to a point?
I do see the Fed increasing the rate at least one more time before they put the kibosh on it.
And that is having a cascade effect, impacting much of Metro Detroit, including its expansion in areas like Southfield, Farmington Hills, and South Lyon, where developers have been working to keep up with the demand of new homes brought on by the under 3% mortgage rates as recently as the start of this year. People are dropping off the wait list for those homes now, leaving them unspoken for. There's some silver lining in that.
Builders are not willing to let the homes just sit. They would rather move the inventory because of all the dollars that they have invested in that.
And that means incentives for buyers. Premium appliances, for example, upgrades as high as $50K worth to get those homes sold, and lower sticker prices. When homes go down in value, it usually brings surrounding home values down with it. That may only be short term, because builders are slowing down and demand for homes remain high, partly because of rent.
Rents have gone up astronomically, so it's pushing a lot of first-time home buyers back into properties. So that price range is actually still going up because of the number of people diving into the market.
People like Will hoping rates will drop again sooner than later.
It's like you want to get into a house, but you can't. It's really hard right now.
And there is concern that the high demand meeting these now high mortgage rates has created another housing bubble similar to 2008. But Perna says in Metro Detroit, that bubble is unlikely to burst because the area is still growing and demand for homes is still outpacing what's available. Glenda, back to you.